but some people obviously do bring more value to the team. So if it's somebody that brings a lot of value to the team and you're seeing some issues, maybe they have a fixed mindset, maybe they don't think that they could bring in the sales numbers that you and they are hoping for because of some sort of mental block, you can work with them for a while. And that, in my mind, is better than just immediately firing them and trying to find somebody else, because that's a whole process. It takes a lot of time, takes a lot of money. You're losing out on whatever that person would have been doing, and it's just bringing more complexity to the situation. So that's how I would go about it. JJ, do you have anything to add to
Yeah,
that one?
the only thing that I would say is to lead by example as much as possible. And if you want an environment that is open, where there is trust over time, earned, I would start by being very transparent. And sometimes that's difficult, but if you can speak the truth on a continuous basis, that's empowering. And if your team sees the leader uh, being transparent, speaking the truth, that creates an environment where they're comfortable saying how they feel. And so I think that is quite possible. It, getting the right people on the bus, that accelerates that. But then it's how it starts with the leader and how the leader behaves, I think. Now, if you have a bad apple, that's an expression. If you have someone that is not trustworthy, that demonstrates the wrong behavior, uh, would a little therapy, as Travis talked about, help? Possibly. Would the truth help? Possibly. But if that person really doesn't belong on the bus, you need to remove them.
Yeah, so definitely. I mean, if somebody is committing fraud or doing some other sort of like criminal behavior, then yeah, you immediately have to get them off the team and maybe take some other actions. So yeah, that's totally agree. And the other thing that came to me was uh, the behavior that gets repeated is the one that's rewarded. So when you could do it yourself, show people how to persevere, how to try hard, all those things. But then when somebody in your team is also doing one of those things, make sure to note that at like an all hands meeting or in a monthly report or email that you send out to everybody on your team. You could highlight some of those examples from other members of your team. And so even people who may be more on that fixed mindset side, they could see that, oh, well, these things are getting rewarded, so maybe I'll try it. Maybe they think that they're faking it and they're just doing it to look good for the boss, you. But funny thing is that when you fake those kinds of mindsets, over time they actually become what your real mindset is, because I think everybody basically does have a growth mindset, whether they know it or not. All right, next question. My co-founder is resourceful, like-minded, but is unable to contribute much due to her family commitments. She is able to pitch in only when she is free, which delays a lot of processes. How do I go about this?